Welcome back to our video. We're doing our ACU license this time. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. This is a very last minute thing. Luckily No Limits managed to get us in, which is really, really kind of them. There are stages to this license, which you have to get an eye test done, which we're going to go get done now. And then later on we have an online course with a test. And then on Saturday we have the, what's it called? BRA.
We're doing the CTC online assessment tonight, and then we've got the BRA.
So we've just had our eye testing done and obviously both passed, which is good. So now we're on to the next bit. When we go back, we have a Zoom call with them just to make sure that you understand the basic rules. How do you feel?
Good. Glad that we both have 6'4" vision.
You're funny. Because last weekend we tried to go on a track, but because it was an MSV track and I have an A2 license, I couldn't go on it, and I'm not getting my A license until like next year, you know, which is quite a long time away in terms of what we want to do this year with the track. This was like the best case scenario for me personally, because it will allow me to ride a bigger bike. Okay, so we just did our, what was it, online? We just did our CTC course, basically like an hour of theory and then a 20 question test. You feel confident?
I think we did well.
I feel confident. Okay, the next case of action is to get my bike ready for the ACU license, which means taking off the registration plate, putting the baffle in. Where is the baffle? What's the last thing? Ah, yeah. Knew it. But these little mirrors, I am taking everything off that can be damaged. The mirrors are coming off, the reg is coming off, and the baffle is going in. I mean, it would probably be fine with the baffle out, because compared to the other bikes there, that thing is quiet. But you can hear this from like a decent distance away. So it just goes to show how loud the other bikes really are. Oh gosh. So the mirrors are done, which means I'm going to put the baffle in. This could be a tutorial. I just don't know the names of anything, but I know what I'm doing, so. Okay, right, I've come back with a bunch of Allen keys. Really hoping one of these fits. Let's say 6mm. And yay! I need to take the other bolt off, not this bolt. Yeah, such a pain. Okay, get out. I don't want to put my eye in, but I shook this around and it fell out. I'm just going to take the registration plate off now and ignore my failure, because turn it on and rev it and hope it flies out. It's just not good. Oh, did it work?
Jesus Christ.
So I'm deciding to get Ben to help me, which he's arrived back now. Okay, so this is the morning of. We've just sorted the buns out. We're going to load the bikes now. And yeah, I slept absolutely awful. Lol. So I feel like, but whatever. It's Bella. Hi Bella. Hi Alice. They're separated right now because of their hormones. If it wasn't for that and they were not fighting, then they'd be together. So we're now going to load the bikes up. What are you doing? Get in.
There's still sand on the floor.
Do you like my hair?
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Nice curly.
Okay.
Little push.
Okay.
Oh, definitely gonna need push. Jesus.
That was
We
like
ran this up.
speed. Wait, you can't swear. You can't be swearing.
Come here.
You can't be swearing like that.
You swear in all your videos, because then you go beep.
No, I go whack whack. Swearing is not friendly.
Ah, I didn't even put them things on yet.
What?
I hope you're happy holding that for like a while.
Why?
Because I haven't put the little strap things on the trailer yet.
I'm confused. What do you mean strap things?
Little things that the swing hooks onto.
I just thought it just goes on. Okay, Big Bertha is on. Oh my, that was not...
Is it now straight?
Like, you went on that with... She's so good at balancing. Okay. Come on, Jura. Bikes are more or less set up. Ben's just doing the last middle strap. Look. This is what they're looking like. The exact same.
3 weeks.
3 weeks. Yeah.
Oh, this is the third time. This is the third week.
I know. Meal prepping time, as in, yeah, meal prepping time. Because I don't like eating cold oats, and that's the only reason. It's funny because I'm putting my oats into a plastic container, which you'd think would mean that they are going to become cold over time, but no. They stay warm. Okay, what do I need from here? Ah, yes. Oh, look at these pomegranates. 22nd of Feb. Today is the 28th of Feb. Let's get in. This is Ben's very dirty track. Let's do the final checks. That's RST boot. It's another RST. Ah, there's my boots. My boots. This is so loud and clunky. This truck is so loud. I just want to do a triple check because they will not yet let you do it if you don't. Airplane started. Both seats. We are good to go. I can confirm 2 back protectors, 2 one-piece suits, 2 pairs of boots, 2 helmets. IDs are in there because I put them in. There's a robin. I can see a robin. In traffic, which is the worst place where you want to be when you're trying to get to a track day on time. So that is super sucky, isn't it? Is it sucky?
Very sucky.
Okay, so now we're 5 minutes away and you're feeling...
Excited.
He's excited. I'm nervous, as always. Lols. Lol. Downsides, upsides, downside. No, this is downside, but upside it'll be exciting. Downside is the nerves. Lols. We just went past the Christmas tree plantation where they're growing the Christmas trees for this year. Is it for this year or will it be for next year? Like, will a Christmas tree grow that much?
No. They were only about a foot tall, so I'm not sure how quick they grow.
I'd say they're 3 foot tall.
They weren't 3 foot tall.
I think they're 3 foot tall. Yeah, because that's like 3 of my feet.
No. That's like waist height. Think you're what are you?
5'7".
So like it's like to your belly button height. That's 3 foot.
See, why do they say foot if it's not foot size?
Well, no,
and if it is a foot size, what's an average foot size?
A size 10 foot size, as in my foot size, is almost a foot. It's like roughly.
Well, I'm not size 10
So
feet.
it's like, exactly, that's why when
So it
you
doesn't
say
account
3
for us.
foot, it's not quite.
It doesn't help me. It helps you. You can
help
gauge
me.
your feet.
I can just about. I think it's more like a size 10 boot. Like if I'm in like my decent boots, that's about a foot.
This is
I'll have to double check the measurements, but it's about that.
This is our nervous conversation.
Yeah, we just trash. Oh look, they've got pigs.
I think
They have pigs in the garden.
they have
That's gonna
pigs.
be you.
No, were they the pigs that I don't like those pigs?
They were mini pigs.
They were mini pigs?
Yeah.
Okay.
They were pets.
I
They're not
feel-
the ones that get turned into bacon and sausages.
We don't need to talk about that. I'm not a vegetarian, but I don't like the thought of a pig dying. I don't eat pig sausages anyway.
No,
Like I eat chicken sausages. That's even worse because I love chickens. My gosh. Yeah, no, I think when you have a test, it is so... No, frankly, we are not talking about beef, no, because we want cows. We want to have 2 cows. I really hope in the future we have a farm with 2 cows and sheep and goats and ducks and chickens and llamas. Look, here's Mallory Park. Dun dun dun. And we're here. Oh my goodness. So,
Really clean that sign.
what sign?
That one.
This one? Oh yeah. I mean, it's a little bit dirty.
Going in.
Oh, the van's behind us.
Yeah, there's so many potholes.
So many potholes.
Let's come around here for the bike.
Yeah. They're off. And Ben's here. Time to get suited and booted.
Suppose so.
So this is Ben's bike after we've done our ACU, and this is my bike. We've both passed and we're gonna do a debrief. Okay, so we have done it. Now, the way that the day went was we had the briefing where they just went through what was going to happen. We were separated into 3 different groups, and then the first lap was just us following the instructor in our group, and then the second lap was the instructor would wave us by and we'd go and overtake, and then the second session on was where we could overtake the other people in our group. I didn't overtake personally because I was happy to be there. I was just happy to be there. My tyres didn't like the wet track, and he overtook because that's what Ben does.
Oh yeah.
And then the third session of what we had to do was the race starts. So we were all on the grid, 3 groups. There were so many big bikes. It was just like me and my tiny little 500, and obviously Ben's ZX6R, which matches what everyone else had, on the grid. And
there was someone with a tiny bike. You said
there was
it's a
someone
Royal
with a tiny
Enfield.
bike.
The little Royal Enfield thing. I don't know what size it was, but
that was cool. I was looking at that bike though. That was a cool bike.
It was alright actually. Yeah.
And yeah, so the race starts was we had 2 green flags. So the first lap of it was the green flag would go down, and then we would go and then come back, and then the second green flag would go down, and then we would go, and then we came back. And then it was time for the lights, the red light. The red light, honestly, like I found a bit stressful because it was like looking at one light. So the red light was on, and the first lap was the 3 groups. So the first group would go when the red light goes off, then the red light would come back on, and then the second group would go when it goes off, and then it was our turn. Then the second lap was insane because as soon as the red light turned off, everyone goes. Oh my goodness, it was like, I felt like it was chaotic, and obviously it's my first time doing that. And obviously Ben loved it because Ben loves chaos. So yeah, he had really fun and I had fun, and that was pretty simple because it was just 1 lap and you go around and you come back in. And so yeah, so overall I'm really happy that we did the ACU license because that's a good lot of experience. We had some experience from riding on a wet track as well, which is obviously good, and going around with an instructor, and he showed us where we meant to be on the track as well. That was really helpful. And yeah, just overall I think that yeah, it was just really good that we did it. So obviously we recommend going with No Limits because they've been so helpful the last week, you know, putting us in at last minute, and then obviously today, and everyone was so lovely. And yeah, when we got there was a girl that came over. She was so lovely. She was like telling us basically what's gonna happen, which I'm so glad she did because I was so nervous, and it was so nice for her to come over and say that she was nervous too. And obviously like she's just done it, and it really helped our nerves, and obviously like gave us a bit of insight of like what's going to happen and everything. So that was really lovely. So overall everyone was lovely. So yeah, anyways, thanks for watching our vlog, and yeah, say goodbye.
Catch you in the next one.
Catch you in the next one.